We are back and let the games begin. We have to sort, we have to throw away, we have to sell, we have to give away basically everything we own, as we are only gonna go with a suitcase. But that's not what we thought at first. Can we just talk about initially when we had this idea to move to Europe? We were like, we're gonna get a 20-foot cargo container and we are going to put our car, e-bike, Peloton, furniture. We were literally bringing everything with us.
Yeah, I think this whole thing is a mixed bag, right? I've spoken to a few people that live there and I asked them, well, what do you do? He said, get rid of everything, including your clothes. And if you need underwear, you could buy it when you get here. And it was his way of saying that whatever you think in your minds, you need to bring, you don't. Because if you really dig into this, everything is inefficient. I certainly don't need to put a car on a cargo ship. And even if I did, with COVID, it's 4 to 6 months to get there.
And impossible to register.
Okay, well, what about my e-bike? No, the e-bike, it's not the same motor, speed. It's faster here than it's allowed there. But what about my Peloton? Like, I work out in the morning on the Peloton. What about that? You can't do that because it will cost you the cost of the Peloton to ship it, okay? Well, what about my books? I love my books. Yeah, no, you're not going to be able. So you start doing all this math, and then you're left with a pile, right? And then you go, well, what if I took that pile and I left it in storage? Well, what are you leaving it in storage for? Well, in case I come back to it. Well, the cost of the monthly storage probably add up to whatever you're putting into that storage, depending upon what you're putting.
And you just buy new stuff if you ever needed it again.
2, or the thing that you're putting in storage is now going to start to age. Okay, well that leads us to what probably took a good amount of mental calorie burning to go.
And the entire month we had in Europe to think through.
Well, we're going to get rid of it. I'd be lying if I said that this wasn't emotional. It's emotional. So while I am incredibly excited about where we're headed, and Kim has been selling things online.
So I just booked Caravana. They're going to buy our car. So they were going to come to the house, pick the car up, and drive it away and pay us.
She's been doing garage sales. We've been giving things away, dropping things off at Salvation Army, etc. Now, if it was up to me, I would take everything, give it to Goodwill, call it a day. My wife, not so much. She's got to do a garage sale. I've got people knocking on my door. We start at 9. They're here 2 hours early.
It was 40, but so $20 is good.
And every day, it's just one more brick in the wall, as Pink Floyd said. So it's been challenging.
And, it's been challenging for everybody. Imagine Sophia, right? Here's this little 6-year-old who's so excited to go to Italy, but she has a room full of toys.
Come with me, let me show you the proof.
And I told her, I said, Sophia, we're going to have to get rid of your toys. And at first, her face was like, wait a minute, hold on a second. I can't bring my toys? I said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a yard sale and we're going to sell your toys. And whatever money you make back, you'll get to buy all new fresh toys.
This will be how much stuffed animals this girl has. And it's giving away.
What is going on?
We are trying to decide what of the 9 million stuffed animals do we keep and what do we give away. And so now our little mini mogul comes downstairs and she's like, oh, that puzzle shouldn't be $1, it should be $5. Like she's upping the prices and she's counting her money every day. Mom, how much money did I make today? Because she's excited now about the idea of a fresh start. And for you, it's the bike and the surfboard and those things. For me, I may or may not be a hoarder. And it was sorting through 40 years of my life. I am the child of a hoarder too. And I mean hoarder in such a loving way because there are things from my childhood that I have passed forward to Sophia Sophia because my mother had the heart and the intention to keep it so I can pass it forward. And there's a lot of it. And then there's stuff from high school, in college, and all of it was hard to sort through. So when I'm finding albums of pictures of boyfriends from college, I mean, do I really want to put that in storage, or do I really need that in Italy? And for what?
I actually have an additional philosophical view on this. A Buddhist, for example, would say we come into this world with nothing and we leave with nothing. But that's not how we spend our lives. We spend our lives with a bunch of shit. And when you intentionally get rid of all of it and you almost are left with just a shirt on your back, and that's kind of the direction that we're headed here. Who are you?
Right. And so what a great comment on that, because people get locked into the ego of it all and what house and what car and what this and what that. And when all that shit is stripped away, you're left with experiences, you're left with memories. And that's part of the intention of us doing this and moving is we want more experiences. We want more fulfillment. We want more life. And right now, although it's sad in some respects, it's bittersweet is probably the best way to describe it. We're both going through some emotion with this, and we're both going through some excitement with this.
It's both. That said, there still is something nice to having a fresh start where you see a city that you've really never lived in and you're awake. Everything is new, and you only get that new time once. So I am looking forward to the excitement of being a newbie for the first time in a new country. I'm in no way naive to knowing that there's going to be the other side of this. There's homesickness that's probably going to come up. So it's an interesting process where we are right now, because I know in short order we're not going to feel the way we're feeling now. This mixed anticipation and excitement and being cautiously optimistic, all of those things. So as you can tell, it's a mixed bag of emotions. I'm struggling for words.
But we have so much to do before we go. So it's time to go back.
Gotta get back to it.
But time makes you older. Children get older. I'm getting older too. Oh yes, I'm getting older too. So take this love.
There's a couple of lines in that song that get me every time, especially when we're getting ready to make a big move. The first one is, can I handle the changes in the seasons of my life? And the second one is, the children are getting older, but I'm getting older too. It's emotional because we only get so many years and we only get so much time. And can you handle the seasons of your life? Can you handle the changes? I've been told it's good to feel your emotions. And as we sit out here in California and we look around and, we're sitting here having a bottle of wine and watching the birds and being out here in, beautiful blue skies. California's been good to us. There's been amazing things that we've gotten here, but we're ready for a new adventure. Well, this is it. This is the last day that I get to surf living in Southern California. It's been good to me. It got me through the pandemic, surfing every weekend. I'm definitely going to miss it, but on to bigger and better things. Good.
Okay, that'll boy. We'll see you. Have a good one. Good to see you, Bobby.
Well, goodbye California, goodbye surfing. Thanks for the memories. And I think we're going to do this in some other country as well.
Stays in your heart, right?
Yep.
Chocolate with rainbow sprinkles.
Guess what?
This is it.
This is our last day in this house. Today, our oldest daughter is coming with her friends to take all of our furniture. Lucky ducky.
I would not have wanted my mother and father's furniture. I have no idea why she wants it, but moving trucks are coming today. She gets all the furniture. We go to a hotel tonight.
And I can't believe it's over. Can you believe it's over?
I'll believe it when I see it.
All right, let's go. We got shit to do.
Let's go.
We have completely moved out of our little beach house. Everything is empty and echoing. And tomorrow we're off to the East Coast for a few days and then to Italy.
It was actually a really smart move staying in the hotel because we had a central location for someone to come and buy our car and FedEx to come to pick up the luggage while we have help at the front desk. So I'm about to head out now, going to meet the guy to sell the car, and going to meet with the FedEx guy to make sure that all the packaging and labeling looks good. I mean, it's like, it literally took 5 minutes. He hit the button, he said, you'll have a check in 24 hours. Like, 3 minutes it took.
What do you want to do?
You want to say goodbye to your car?
No.
Look, it's leaving. Say goodbye. Kimberly, what the hell did you do here?
I packed everything. Everything.
You literally did pack everything. Now, does the dog go in one of these bags?
No, she's going on your lap.
She's going on my lap. We're doing it, honey. We're doing it. Look at us. Up early this morning. It's our last day. Let me show you what the luggage looks like. We have to bring this to the hotel desk. They've been avoiding us since we got here. Now I have to wheel this up to the front desk and beg that they will wait for FedEx and deliver all of this because we're not going to be here. We have to take the dog to get a USDA certification. We have a lot of last minute things that we have to do in order to board the flight tomorrow.
Okay, Gia and I are here and we are ready for our USDA vet visit. We are getting ready to get Gia certified to go to Italy without quarantine. You ready, G? You ready? All right, what a day. What a day.
What a freaking day. I cannot believe. I think it's done. Is it done?
It's done. Luggage is off. Car is sold. And we are about to enjoy our last dinner in California.
I feel like there's something else I need to be doing.
There's not.
Really?
A bottle of wine.
Bottle of wine.
Cheers to that. More sweet than bitter. Yeah, give me a good one. There you go.
Almost broke it. 7 years, good luck.
Enter.
Well, this is the last walk we're going to do here, kids.
Basically.
You love the banana, right?
So what I'm happy about moving is the school and gelato. And the one I'm not happy about is a banana and my friend.
You love that banana, huh?
Well, I think what California's really given me is exactly what I wanted, which was a laid-back, chill lifestyle of sun and fun and bicycles and surfing and cool people and great weather and an easy life. And I'm incredibly grateful for that. And as many things are in life, I'm excited about the opposite of that, which is the excitement of the city of Florence and the passion of the Italians and the art and the culture. So it's quite yin-yang. And what about you, Kimberly?
So, what I'm grateful for from California is that it gave you a lifelong dream of surfing and sun and all of the things that you've wanted since you were like 16 years old. And
It did.
watching you create and manifest that was unbelievable. And what I'm excited for in Italy is all of the experiences that we're gonna have as a family.
All right, here we go. Tomorrow, early wake up, wheels
Wheels
up.
up.
Next thing we know, we're in Italia.
Ciao!
Ciao.
Mi amo.
Andiamo.
Test time!
Yeah.
Here we
I
go.
want one.
But guess what? This one's hurricane edition. Hopefully our flight doesn't get delayed, and hopefully we all come back negative.
COVID test done. What else does one do after a COVID test while in New York? Come on up here. We go to a bakery. Let's go.
Or there's a cinnamon. Results are in. Negative. Negative. Negative.
High five.
High five, Soph. Booyah. In 24 hours, we will be on our Swiss Air flight to Firenze.
It's such a strange experience, and being back here in New York, you know, we want to say goodbye to our parents, and my family's from here in New York. And it's really strange because my ancestors came over from Italy and they never went back. They didn't want to continue speaking Italian. They wanted to become American. But at the same time, those Italian traditions never left them.
You know, they came here for a better life, and for us, we're going back for a better life.
My God, you know, it gets me emotional thinking about it. When I think about my grandfather coming here at, you know, such a young age, if somebody could have whispered in his ear and said, "Oh, by the way, your grandchild is going to go back to Italy," but he's going to do it. He's going to do it at 55. But what's really going to be exciting is that our little 6-year-old Sophia is going to be able to experience this as a 6-year-old and not as a 55-year-old.
And I'm going to be teaching them Italian because I'm going to be one step ahead.
She's going to be one step ahead of us, and she's going to be teaching us Italian.
So I have been keeping this journal for Sophia since she was in my belly. And I opened it today to right for the last time from US soil. And I'm so grateful that I've been keeping this journal. Time to create some more memories. Do you guys want to move to Italy today?
Yes!
Today's the day! Sophia, where are we headed?
Italy!
We're headed to the airport. Are you ready, Rob?
Just right.
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's do it. Sophia, you're a rock star. You got it? All right.
Andiamo.
Andiamo.
All right, Kimberly, what's going on here?
We are on a short
Adventure.
1 hour flight from Zurich to Florence. This is it.
I'm the music type in the family.
We're literally moving to Florence right now.
Gentlemen, welcome to Florence. Please keep your seatbelts fastened to the fast seatbelt sign has been turned off.